what was the topic? Wait.
Hold on. All right, y'all. It's another one like the other one.
Yes,
Treeal
sir.
Talk 101. We back at your ass. We got a hot topic today for the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? We got our cousin, Tashera,
Yeah.
top it would probably be your top left corner. Then we got Nikki, bottom left corner. We got the homegirl Kiki Latrice in the center. And you know who I am. It's OG Double D. Mac Meats, top right.
Yes,
Delsky in the center. All right, so ladies, this topic is gonna be from the ex chick to the next chick and how y'all feel about how niggas move from one woman to the next. So go ahead, Tashera, go ahead and top it off.
Okay, so my question is why, because I have that personally going on as we speak right now. Why, when a female is done, when a male is done with a female, why the female never let it go?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Well, no, I'm gonna let y'all answer that first, and then I'll chime in. Is y'all ladies?
Female letting it go.
Excuse me?
It might be a little bit of both, not letting it go. So
No. So let me kind of kick it off. I've been with my dude 3 years. His baby mama still call the phone, still try to come by the house, still send sorry letters, still send sorry text messages. And I'm not gonna say I know for a fact, but I do know for a fact that he ain't entertaining it. Don't ask me no questions on how I know, but just know I know.
I trust your judgment.
Well, I trust your judgment, but I don't trust nigga.
Yeah, because I don't entertain that no how, no way, and I don't get static for my exes, period. They don't sweat me or none of that. So I know I don't entertain it no how, no way. I don't interact with them. I don't ping pong with them. I don't talk to them. I don't text them. I ain't got none of my exes on my Facebook or my Instagram, and they don't know how to get in contact with me or none of that shit. So I don't condone
got somebody else popped in.
Period.
Well, I will say
this. Both ways, you say.
Well, I will say this: he do have children. He does have children with this lady.
I got children by mine too, and we don't get out like that though. You know, they stay
How
in
old
their
is
lane. I mean, but my kids is grown, so but
that's the point.
I'm
they
not
young.
Really with my exes like that, and then when my kids was young though, I talked to them. I never had to talk to their mamas. I felt like I could contact my kids through them.
Because he got a point there, right?
Yeah,
he got a point. We gonna, since we family and we own our, we own the podcast, we gonna keep this shit 100 like we always do on Treeal Talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And cut that shit off if you want it cut off.
Yeah, mine is cut off.
I'm gonna just be honest.
Complete.
Nigga want it cut off, you cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta be aggressive with it. Hey, Angie, turn your phone to the panoramic side so your picture will come in bigger.
Okay.
There you go. There we go.
All right.
Let me say this. I believe, listen, let me say this example. Let me make sure. He has 2 children by 2 different women. One I get along with excellent. We communicate because I have had his son in my home for a whole year. Not now, but this last summer not this last summer, this last school year, I had his son here. His daughter's here every other weekend. But that mother I don't get along with. We done went to blows, all type of crazy stuff.
No, that ain't
but
cool.
You said what?
That's not cool going to blows. You my cousin. You don't need to be going to blows with nobody.
No, not blows like no, listen. What I'm saying is, that's why I say it's gonna get even crazier. Like I said, one mother I get along with. Her son has lived in my house for a year, so we have to communicate. And I believe in communicating, especially when his kid's involved. His kid is 6 years old, and another one has just turned 13. Well, he was 12 when he lived in our house. So I even encourage for him to have open communications. But I have seen mad text messages like, listen, I'm sorry, I know what I did was wrong. Why you still with her? When you gonna come back? All this other stuff. So I believe that you should have communication with somebody, with the child's parent. It's just what it should be. Handing the phone back and forth with a 6-year-old, hey, what does the kids need for school clothes? What do you need? He don't know what's going on at their house. But at the end of the day, I encouraged it until shit got real crazy where she broke in my house. She pulled out a gun. I mean, we're also entitled to have guns here in Atlanta. So at the end of the day, I just think that, I'm going to be honest, not to say because he's my dude, I think it's her.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this, right? And this from a real nigga, right? First of all, how the fuck you know what his baby mama is texting him anyway? What kind of nigga gonna show you that?
No, I went through his phone.
So you went through his phone. So what type of nigga let you go? I mean, you got to think about this shit, right? For real. Because a man for one, like I said, a man, if he done, nigga gonna be done. Ain't nothing a woman can do to put herself back into the situation if a man is truly done. Just like a woman, like R. Kelly punk ass said on his song, was a woman fed up, ain't shit you can do about it. So therefore, you know, isn't none of that. Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you. Cause if it's that funky, then nigga take your ass to court, nigga, and make the court stipulate how you see your kids, so that bitch won't be an interference.
Yeah, but listen, at the end of the day,
Ain't no
listen.
but.
No, listen. He's done. What I'm saying is he's done that. But when we do the exchange of the daughter, obviously, when we do the exchange of the daughter, we know where I live at. So once again, she came over here once drunk, broke in my crib. And like the police said, if you would have had her body laid out on the floor, then we would have just called the corners. And not to say I wish that would have happened. She has other children with somebody else. So I didn't want to leave their children motherless. But at the end of it all, I'm just being honest. Yeah, I went through his phone a couple of times. I mean, am I wrong for it? Yeah, I'm just honest about it. But at the end of the day, what happened was he was in a relationship. She cheated. He's a good dude. So then she wanted him back. So then after he met me, we have been together since that day, and she just wants him back because he is a good dude.
Okay, can I interject real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
It sound like you stroking your own ego about this nigga. Because like I said, if this nigga really want this broad out his life, she gonna be out his life. She gonna be out his life. Because if I'm not letting that broad that I used to fuck with, kids, mama, ex-wife, none of that, come in and interfere with what I got going on in my regular life. That just ain't finna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. You know, and I don't see no nigga just allowing that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he's a good nigga or not. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he is. But what I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying? Apparently something is fishy because this is a man. How you letting a woman overpower your life? Kids or no kids. I got 5 of them by 2 different women. Ain't none of them finna overpower my life. Once I move on, I move on. Once you move on, you move on. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if it gotta get funky, it gotta get funky. But my life must go on. And just because we got children, don't mean you finna fuck up the rest of my life because of that.
So with your 2 baby mamas, y'all didn't co-parent?
But see, I'm an aggressive nigga. I don't play that shit.
Yeah, I mean, how you
I don't play that
co-parent though?
You ain't pulling up at my house with that
how you
bullshit.
Define
None of that. You ain't doing none of that.
Wait, I didn't hear what's about.
I can pull up at your shit rude. So if you want me pulling up on your shit, then go ahead and play with me. Then we can pull up on each other's shit. But I know
now what it is, Dub, this generation is I say what it is the way we raised our kids is different from what's going on nowadays.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not too old. I'm not too far from their age.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, just when we was raising our kids, I still don't know shit about co-parenting.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. I just knew my kids was in my life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I was gonna do for mine regardless.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Okay, so example. So that's the thing. Example. My mother was 25 when she had me. My dad was 55. No judgment to my mama, but he was older guy. At the end of the day, they co-parent when I was younger, which was he stayed here, she stayed there. When it was time for us to, with me and me and my 2 brothers, when it was time for them to talk about certain stuff, they talked about certain stuff as an adult and what the kids need and what needs to go, what school she going to, what school he going to, or whatever. So they co-parent. It wasn't really too much drama going on in my household when I was younger. Right. And I think this generation should learn a little bit more about co-parenting. It always got to be it don't always got to be drama. Who this, who that, who's sleeping with who, all this other stuff. It should be some co-parenting, especially when the kids is young.
Well, yeah, that is true. Well, you know what? Let's let the other ladies chime in. What y'all think about it?
Please.
I haven't had that experience to deal with. The only time I've ever dealt with the ex was like freshman year in high school. I went to a prom with this dude I was going out with, and we got to the prom. His ex-girlfriend was there, and she, got a little funky, and he decided he didn't want any drama, so he danced with her for the remainder of the night, and I basically just left him at the prom. Like, you're not gonna invite me to your prom and then be engaged with your ex-girlfriend like I'm somebody stupid, or if you're trying to make her jealous or whatever the case was. But that's pretty much been my only experience with that. Now I've dealt with, dating a dude and he may have just broke up with the girl. And the girl may have been jealous because I was seeing him, but short of that, haven't had much experience with that. Now I've had, friends that have dealt with that situation, and it's difficult, because you got to keep a level head and you don't want it to get violent. But I've seen situations where it has gotten violent because the ex-girlfriend is just, she may have a child with the person, and making demands and just out of control and starting, every time there's an exchange of the child, it's always drama, and that's when you got to go back in court and
Yeah,
make
that's
all
ugly.
these, it gets really stupid.
Because
And
you should never have the authorities involved with you seeing your kids. I'm against that.
exactly. But
How
in a
y'all even
lot
let
of,
that happen? How y'all even let it
yeah,
get
and in a
there?
lot of situations, it is like that. And
I
unfortunately, the
deal with that.
courts tend to favor the mom, whether she's in the right or wrong,
Not
Yep.
where
in California.
Mm-hmm.
California though, and not in Cali. I'm telling you,
Nah,
Cali don't play that shit. You know what I'm
Shoot.
saying?
nah.
Solano
so it's more
County.
Huh?
it's more in favor of the dads. I mean, the
Well, I
dads get
think
a fair shake.
I would say 45,
Yeah.
55, leaning towards the women. I would say that. It's more level in Cali because Cali wants these men and they want us in their
Yeah,
lives.
absolutely.
Right,
I'm a
You know
right,
they
witness to
do.
that. I had
So
custody of my
if
son.
you legit, you know what I'm saying? They gonna fuck with you,
right.
But my thing is this, y'all, and I'm gonna ask y'all this as women. Do you ever stop to consider that the nigga may play a role in this? Because we all want to think our significant other is totally absolved and clean of their ex relationships, emotionally, physically, and whatever else, right? But
Right.
do you ever stop to think that maybe this nigga still playing games with her?
Possibly. I mean, I've seen situations like that where the guy is playing both
Niggas,
sides. He's telling
I'm
her one thing
too.
and she's believing it,
Yeah,
It's
I'm,
still
They're
feelings
having
involved.
I'm gonna
exactly.
tell
I
Still
you,
got
mean,
feelings for each other. He
I'm
might
gonna
not
tell you
want to
the
hurt
truth.
her
I'm a
feelings, all
nigga,
right?
right? And I
Yeah.
was a dog ass nigga as far as dealing with women, right? Not like dog to the violent extent of them, but I
right,
mean like really playing with hella multiple women. I was one of them niggas, so I know what it's about. And I'm 55 years, about to be 55 years old, so I'm telling the truth about the matter. It ain't always 100% the women because a nigga doing something to keep them emotions alive. I don't give a fuck what you say. You know what I'm saying?
it's
Let's
a
just be
lot.
real.
Hey,
Y'all women, Nikki, am I lying?
hey,
No, I hear you in that. I think
hey.
there's sometimes there's a little bit something, a little teasing, a little something there, because he could definitely kind of help the situation quite a bit. Um, I'm not saying that there ain't crazy women that regardless what you do, they still going to do their thing, but I think that how the man reacts to the woman makes a big difference.
Let me say this:
Yeah.
when she broke in the house, listen, I don't believe in a man putting his hands on no female. But
Nah, we
listen,
don't believe in that either. So, I mean,
huh?
but you can
No,
be
but what I was
stern.
about to say, no, what I'm about to
I
say
can
is,
keep her away
it's
from me if I want her away from me.
yeah. But let me
I can
say this:
stop her from calling me, texting me, all that shit. I
let me
can.
say this. It's 4 in the morning. Everybody sleep. Well, let me just say us. We sleep in the house and we hear this big ass boom and then another boom at my back. I mean, my door downstairs. It's
That's
midnight.
disrespectful. For
No,
real.
listen. It's 4 in the morning. We don't
That
know.
is. That's disrespectful.
No, it is
So,
definitely disrespectful. But listen, it's 4 in the morning. We don't even know what the fuck is going on. At the time, we didn't have no guns in the house because I didn't even really believe in that, even though we can have them here in Atlanta. With that being said, it's 4 in the morning. Nobody know what's going on. We just hear these two big booms. So at the end of it all, he goes first because he's the man of this house. So he goes first, and all of a sudden I hear a glass breaking, and I still don't even know what's going on. So I flick on the light, and he's tussling with her. I'm not saying beating her up or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's 4 in the morning, midnight dark. So he's fighting with her. They even took the fight outside my doorway and was fighting with her until the police came. She ran off. So what I'm saying is I don't believe in him putting his hands on her. But then on the other side of it is, like the police said, if you had a gun and you would have shot at her, she went past your door thresh. So once that is, it's like you need to protect yourself. I didn't believe in that because I didn't want them 2 kids not to have no mother, and I'm responsible for killing somebody in my own house, which I could have got, it wouldn't have been a problem. But with that being said, he's done went to court. Let me say this. I think even for 1,000, I don't know about the Bay Area, but I think even 1,000, $1,100 for one child in child support is crazy to me. And that's what he's paying even just in that in court. So I just think that's even crazy. Do I think he's played a role in maybe saying certain stuff? Yeah, because there's been times where for 3-4 months, she don't let him see the baby. So he'll say something to her. Oh, I'll do this. Or I'll go handle this. You said what? Am I saying?
Let me say
I didn't hear nothing.
First of all, right, you and the nigga ain't got no kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the nigga got kids with 2 different women. You don't know what the realm of that relationship is as far as dealing with them kids. You putting all the blame, you laying all the blame on these women when we know women are emotional creatures. If you cutting a woman all the way off for years, she is not coming to your house doing all that shit for nothing. You ain't fucking with her for years.
Yeah, that's why I say that.
No, but this is the thing.
Hold on. Let me finish, because I'm gonna give you some real game, right? Because women like to float their own boat, pat themselves on the back and think, oh, this bitch hating on me, she jealous of me, she want my man. It make y'all feel good, right? But at the end of the day, ain't no woman that bad of a bitch to where the next bitch want to kick in your door over a nigga she ain't touched in years. That's just not gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. She ain't been fucking with this nigga, and all of a sudden, because you came along, she hates you that much that she finna kick in this nigga door.
Wait, say the beginning part again. Say the beginning part.
She ain't been fucking with this nigga in years. So
No, wait, that's not what it was. He went from one relationship to the next. Shit, when we went on a date, I had just went on a date with him and kept it pushing properly. But one thing led to another, and then, whatever, we started dating. But he did hop from one relationship to the next. When she cheated, probably 2 months span, me and him met. I didn't really know the story of it until I sat down and really got to the story of it. But what I'm saying is, even when I'm talking about on Facebook, she sent me messages, all types of crazy shit. So even to this day, she say she don't got no beef with him. She said she got beef with me.
Why is she having beef with you? That's what I don't understand.
Thank you.
So example,
you haven't done anything to her.
No, so let me say this. So I've been with him 3 years. His daughter's at my house. His daughter's at my house every weekend. So listen, I know my mom didn't play them games either. Her daughter's hair was messed up. I did her daughter's hair the same way she did it. She went home. She asked her mom. She asked her daughter, who touched her hair? Oh, they called me the summer mom because they was here for the summer. Oh, my summer mom. She called my phone. Oh, don't touch my daughter's hair. Trying to create a issue. Okay, cool, no problem. Then when it comes, you got to think about it. I'm not saying like that. Of course, Darren's have what, 5 girls?
4.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I would think as a female, when his daughter's here, bathe wise, I bathe her because she's a girl. And not to say he can't, he's done it too. But it's like more, she feels more comfortable. Like, it's a girl. We both got the same part. So at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with, oh, don't bathe her, don't do her hair, don't do this, don't do that. If, like I told him and her, if that's the case, then keep your daughter over there. But at the end of the day, I'll be still trying to correct for him. And then the other baby mama with the 12-year-old lived in my house for a full year. Me and her get along. We go to lunch together. We don't got to be best friends, but we are cordial. So this one, I'm just being 100. I'm not saying he hasn't maybe did anything to maybe create the issue, but one baby mama cool. I get along with what this recent one. It's always been an issue. Always.
So with the hair issue, has your guy talked to her? Like, what would you like us to do? Do you want us to just have her out here raggedy? Because that'd be the first thing. Oh, you got my baby out looking like this. That's so selfish of,
and that's what I'm saying,
the woman.
And let me interject on this, because like I said, I got kids by 2 different women. I was married to, and I was with one from 1990 to 2010 down there. You know what I'm saying? So let me just keep it real with you. when you moved on as a man, okay, now, all right, like say when I got into a relationship after my, I started going through the separation and divorce shit, right? My kids didn't know the woman I was dating. And out of respect, I told my ex-wife point blank, period, I want you and her to sit down and meet each other so you can get a vibe of who your daughter's gonna be around.
Right.
You as a woman might see some shit I don't see. Just like if you bringing a nigga around, me and this nigga gonna talk and I'm gonna run my rules down. Straight like that. Now, that's how a real motherfucker gonna handle some shit. We ain't gonna have this problem. You ain't coming to my house, none of that. That's why I'm saying, and see, me, my oldest kid's mom, and my ex-wife, we didn't double back. There was no doubling back. There was no, okay, I'm jumping out of one relationship into another. None of that shit. I'm telling you point blank, period. There is something else going on for this woman to go. This woman is putting her life and her freedom on the line. For what? For some dick she ain't had in years? That don't make sense.
Listen, I will say this. You are right, because he tried to set up a meeting for, listen, she going to be around and you should meet up. I tried to meet up with her. I tried to do that.
You
said what?
too much. You got to do your investigations. I'm telling you from a man's point of view. If you really done with a woman, you done with that woman. She ain't finna be doing that shit to you. Even if you got to whoop her ass for busting in your house, you got the right to do that. He ain't going to jail for whooping her ass for breaking in.
No, and that's what I'm saying. He did that. That's why I say I felt terrible about it, because I don't believe in men putting their hands on a woman. But at the end of the day, this is my house.
Apparently, he
did she have what was her reason for coming by there at 4 a.m? Did she?
So listen, so I want to say it might have been I don't know, Saturday going into Sunday. I got this long text message talking about, oh, you won't be around long, this and this and this and that. I got a kid with him and all this other stuff. I didn't reply to it. So like I said, we do an exchange downstairs in my apartment building of the daughter. She's 6. So he goes downstairs, get her, bring her upstairs. Cool, that's it. So at the end of it all, what happened was maybe 2-3 weeks prior to that, I bought her something from Amazon. And what I forgot to do is take my, my apartment number door off it. So she had that. So the next minute I know, I have a camera in front of my house. I sometimes turn it off at night. We hear a little boom. I didn't make nothing of it. I have a 2-story. So then all of a sudden we hear this big boom. So then all of a sudden I seen the text message that, oh, I won't be around until the next day after the police came, she got arrested or whatever. Let me just say this. When I say, I'm not even trying to be funny. When I say mentally, she not there. Mentally is not even just with him. It's with her other child's father, and her other daughter is 16. So it's not just him. She's just a Looney Tune.
How do you know that?
What do you mean how I know that?
How do you know how she acts with her other kid father?
Because that motherfucker inboxed me.
See, that it's too much. See, these niggas doing bitch shit. First of all, you ain't supposed to be in none of that business. I'm gonna keep it 100.
What do you mean I'm supposed to be in none? The daughter's in my house. This is my house.
The nigga ain't supposed to run nothing down to you about some shit that don't concern you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being 100. No, hold on. Let me tell you some real shit. A man supposed to handle his own shit. You ain't supposed to be sitting up there pillow talking with your new chick about the old chick. That's bitch shit. That ain't no man shit.
No,
that ain't no real nigga shit. Ain't
no, listen. The only reason why, let me tell you why. This is why I try to tell you some crazy shit. When I say the girl posted my picture, she posted my mama's picture, she posted my brother's picture. I don't even know what that was supposed to do. But at the end of the day, when she posted my picture and put my name, I had mad inbox messages like, what the fuck is going on? I said, yo, don't pay it no attention. Yeah, have I ever, she took a shot at me, I took a shot back. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I have. But when she posted my picture and my name and my phone number, at the end of the day, people inboxing me. So one of them was her 16-year-old daughter's father. And he said, what the fuck? I said, he's like, yo, she doing the same thing to my girlfriend. And I'm like, yo, she's mad fucking loony. Then, not to see to save it like this, I did a police report. I got a police report. She not all the way there. She a little 5150. So what? It's not, and I'm not saying it's not, listen, I'm not saying he has not did anything to maybe start the fire or anything less or anything like that. But when I say she's 5150, she's 5150. It's on paperwork.
I don't know. This shit just sounds fishy to me because for one, like I'm not sitting up there chopping up my chick my ex chick with my new chick. That's none of your business. None of that is your business unless After y'all get into a physical confrontation or something, okay, now some of the shit your business because it's a physical thing and the safety is involved, right? But prior to that, it ain't your business. It's not your business. I'm not gonna sit up and ask you about what you going through with a nigga unless it's a security threat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you what Jesus are. I don't know neither one of these niggas, but these niggas gossiping like some bitches and shit to you about another bitch. That ain't no fly shit. That ain't no man shit. I'm just keeping it one with you. Because that's what's stoking. So if you think he's doing it with you, you don't think he's doing it with them?
No, what I'm saying is I didn't say I'm not I'm not saying my dude, I'm saying her ex-boyfriend.
If he's chopping them up to you, you don't think he's chopping you up to them when he get mad at you?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
So any man that'll sit up there and chop up another woman to another woman is not capable of doing it to you?
No, what I'm trying to say is my dude, which is the one that has a 6-year-old. I didn't say that one. I'm talking about her ex-dude with the 16-year-old sent me a message. He wasn't going between, my dude wasn't going between me and her. At the end of the day, he has a strong personality. Even when I be telling you stuff and I'm on the phone, he might be like, oh, who you on the phone with? I'm on the phone with my cousin. I get off the phone, he'd be like, yo, what goes on in this house and stay in this house. I'm talking about her other ex that she has a child with. Sent me an inbox.
Has he ever told you anything about her?
Yeah, when he first met me, yeah, he's like, yo, I got a 6-year-old. No, wait. What he said is this. Let me say this. He said, yo, I got a 6-year-old and I got a 12-year-old. No, at the time he was 11. I got a 6-year-old and an 11-year-old. Are you cool with that? I said, you got baby mama drama? He said, no. I said, okay, cool. I said, because I don't want none of that. A year later, maybe even 6 months later, one baby mom I get along with, the youngest child mom, I just don't.
I'm just saying, like I said, I don't know for sure, but I'm just saying, if a nigga sit up there and do all that talking, because that's female shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it one with you, right? That's shit women do. That's not supposed to be in a man's traits. So when you doing shit like that, things that ain't supposed to happen do happen because you're not handling business, the situation, as a man should. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just true because I don't know. You know, I mean, I know when you young. How old is they anyway? First of all,
Who?
all of the people involved.
See, they probably young, duh. They ain't
No.
learned yet.
So I'm 40. I'm 42. He's 41. We have he has a 6-year-old and a 12-year-old.
How old is the girl? How's the woman?
She's 31.
She's 31.
She's young.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But here's the deal. After she broke into your house, did you guys get a restraining order? I mean, she got arrested.
She got arrested. We got a restraining order. So he is in court custody. She went to jail for that too because she was supposed to exchange the daughter and she held the daughter. She held the daughter, so she went to jail a couple of times. She's the type of female that'll write that on Facebook and say, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. When she went to jail, when I went to court and got the restraining order in court, she said she would do it again. She said that to the judge.
Well,
yeah, that's a lot. Nobody should have.
Social media didn't play a part in this either. That's another thing.
You said what?
Stay on social media. Y'all shouldn't even be paying. Why is y'all even following the bitch?
I'm not. No. So this is the recent shit. Listen. Because the other people on the screen don't know. I had a major surgery. I ain't gonna go into detail. I had a major surgery, and with the daughter being here, she kind of bold. She's 6. She don't care, So she was helping me clean my little wound, and the next minute I heard on the phone. She's like, "Mommy, she only got 9. I lost a toe." FYI. Anyway, she's like, "Mommy, she only got 9 toes." The next day, she went on Facebook, wrote something about she only got 9 toes. She had to get her her toe amputated. And I'm like, listen, is it really that serious?
Tag you?
You said what?
Did she tag you in that post?
Oh no. So let me tell you, I'm not gonna say who said it. No, I'm not gonna say who said it. But one of our cousins sent me a message. It was like, "Yo, you see this shit?" And I'm like, "I don't." You said what?
Very.
No, and the only reason, let me just tell you why. And that's why I say the whole situation is fucking crazy. You know him because I think he did one of your daughter's baby shower. My boy Kevin, which 19 years strong, best friend. He
Oh
said,
yeah,
called my
mine.
phone and was like, yo, do you know that this bitch is on live in front of your house? I said, are you playing? He said, yeah. I swear to God, I go on her page. I see she's live with 2 other girls trying to jump me. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? And this is when both kids was in the house. So now he pissed off. He like, if we go outside this door, I'm going to jail. You going to jail. Fuck it. But then the 2 kids is sitting here crying because one of them, that's their mother. So at the end of the day, the other one, the 12-year-old, he knows of her because he was with her before he was with me.
Yeah.
So she knows. So at the end of the day, Kevin calls, well, sorry, I put his name in there. Kevin calls me and be like, yo, she's on live in front of your crib. She trying to get in your building. So I'm like, so we go outside, and unfortunately, and I'm not gonna say we both went to jail, but 2 people went to jail out of 3,
Mm-hmm.
It
and
just
that's why I
seems
said,
like, I'm sorry.
go ahead.
No, I'm saying it just seems like your man, before it even escalated, I mean, it's already happened, but he should be the one to diffuse all of this.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
No, he
Totally.
asked me.
Like,
He said, listen, I got a new girlfriend. I got a new girlfriend. I think if she's gonna be at the house, the daughter is gonna be at the house. You should meet up with her because at the end of the day, you want to know who's around your daughter and vice versa. She didn't want to do no meetup. We never even met up. She didn't even know who I'm, and she only knew about me because I posted. He wrote something on Facebook, and I think I commented on it. Nothing like girlfriend, nothing like that. I commented on. She sent me a message like, "Are you the new?" She said, "The new bitch." I said, "Yeah." And that was after that, it just blew up.
But you know
yeah.
what? You
What?
shouldn't even responded to that shit. If you knew that was that nigga baby mama and he told you
I
she
didn't
was,
know it was his baby mama.
you didn't know?
No, she sent me a message like, hey, you know who Juan is? I said, yeah, who are you? She's like, I just got a question. Are you the new bitch? I said, yeah.
This is all, and this is what I'm saying, because I'm gonna go back to it. I don't know the details of what he did or didn't do, but I can tell you as a whole, he did not deal with this situation as a grown man is supposed to. I'm just being real with you.
Let
I'm
me
just
say this. He's the type of person, and I'm not even gonna
if,
go there. He's the
if she
type
doing
of person
all
where
this, if she doing all this, how does she even still have custody of the fucking kids? Because she endangered them. He should have the kids.
how she endangered them.
Because if she at your house breaking in, trying to fight and all, that's child.
No, so listen, this happened twice. The first time she tried to come to my house and she didn't get in the building because this is when we had security. So she left. This is when I got the call and somebody said, yo, she's live in front of your building. Maybe 6 months later, that's when she broke in the house. They never took the kids away because the kids wasn't with her. And that's what the judge said. If the kids would have been in the car when she broke in the house, a different story. But they wasn't in the car with them. So of course she still has custody of the kids.
Man, this shit, wow.
So was this before this was after you or I mean before you guys got the restraining order against her
This all happened
that she
after the
was in front?
restraining order.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry.
Now,
No, when she came to my house the first time and tried to get in the building, but this is when we had security. She didn't get in the building, so she just left. But when I looked on her live, she's in front of my building trying to get in, talking to security. Then 6, 7, maybe 8 months later, that's when she broke in the house. And then that's when we got the restraining order, the stay away order, all these extra order shit.
so how does this affect your relationship with your man
To
having
be
to
honest
deal
with you,
with her?
let me say
Yeah.
this. To be honest with you, and this even what y'all's mom said, and that's crazy. Your mother said, listen, you guys are allowed to carry a gun out there. I said, yeah. She said, I'd rather for,
Listen to my mama.
yeah, listen, your mother said, I would rather bail you out of jail instead of going to your funeral. So she was like, if you could shoot her ass first, shoot her ass first. I said, damn, auntie, but I get what she was saying. Between
Well,
me and,
that's the first rule of nature is self-preservation.
yeah,
So that goes without saying. But what I'm saying is this, and I'm hearing this from you, and I'm telling you this from a place of love and concern, right? I'm hearing too much co-signing on what this nigga is doing or not doing when this is a fucking grown-ass man who's supposed to have a handle of his situation. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm a grown-ass man, and I know what a grown-ass man supposed to do. And that nigga not stepping up like a grown-ass man. And I'm
so what are you supposed to do?
what?
Let me ask you a
Whatever
question. What are you
he,
supposed to do?
whatever he needs to do to protect his woman and his children while y'all at home. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. What he protected,
Whatever, whatever. Even if it come to killing that bitch if she come up in your house with a gun. Whatever he's supposed to or needs to do to protect the sanity of your household, is what he should be doing. That is a man's job as a protector and a provider.
Damn, you want her dead? I
Is
don't.
she have when you like have talked to her?
We can't
Have
talk.
you okay? And or ever has she ever just told you what it is that she
That
wants?
shit
Because
ugly.
I don't.
She
I
listen
just
when she came to the house the first time and tried to get in the building. Yeah, she video chatted me through Facebook. I said, "What's the deal?" She said, "Listen." At the end of it all, she was like, "You're not gonna be around this long." I said, "What?" I said, "The issue is not with me. The issue is with you and him. You shouldn't have no issue because we barely even know each other." She said whatever she had to say, which was she gonna do whatever she gotta do to still stick around and be his lady. And that's what I'm not even
mm,
trying to put it on thick. When I say 5150, it's on paperwork 5150. And back to what you said, the question is the relationship between me and him. Some days it's solid, some days it's just whatever. Because sometimes me being who I am, I don't have no kids with nobody. So I can just get up and go. Well, not really, this is my house, but I can just say leave or I can whatever. But at the end of the day, we got our days because I be sometimes sick of it. Because no matter, I don't care what nobody say. I shouldn't have to, get phone calls, pick up my phone, hello, you saying
right.
whatever. I shouldn't have to walk down the street. If I go to the store, I got to carry a gun going down to the store. Or, at the end of the day, I always be like, listen, because my parents co-parent, I seen it where it wasn't no beef. I believe in two people can co-parent. You do your thing with the kid. Let me know this, what school they go to or whatever. Hey, if the child is sick, call me. I believe in co-parenting. Some people just don't. So when he don't do what she want him to do, she won't drop the child off. The police got to arrest her. She don't care. She's been arrested like 3 or 4 times. So at
So
the end of the
she's
day,
based.
me and
Oh,
him,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Have you ever
Oh, no,
been on
I was
a call?
saying she's basically mad that she's not with him anymore. So she's going. Her mission is to make his life miserable.
Yeah, and to be
Have you?
honest
Yeah,
with you,
sound like
to be honest with you, you know what she really, and this is just me knowing who I am. She really just wants me, I guess, to get to the edge of the block and just say fuck him and see maybe he'll go back to her or whatever the situation is. Because, like I said again, for me, if it was me getting arrested multiple times, I'm not a person that even want to be in jail, get arrested. I don't need no paperwork. I don't want to be on no paperwork. I would cut my shit. But for you, that's why I say 5150. For you to be like, oh, I just got out of jail and go on Facebook and write in and say, I'll do it again. That shit is crazy to me.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
she's unstable, and the co-parenting thing only works when both parties are rational, and apparently she's irrational since she's like,
Because
"I'll do it again."
he has a 12-year-old. He introduced me with the mom. We sat down, we talked a little bit. Cool. We don't go get our nails done and go get a pedicure, but his son lived with us for a whole year. So of course me and her had to communicate. We two females. Hey, how my son doing in school? Oh, he doing cool, or he fucked up, or whatever the situation is. So my thing is, when I say 5150, this is really not no joke. And when I asked for paperwork in her profile, that shit said 5150.
okay. Have you and this
Medication.
up for a short period of time?
You said what?
Have you and this dude broke up for an extended period of time?
Yeah,
You have.
yeah. Just recently.
Then
Has he ever doubled back?
hold on, man. Hold on. Get to that. So, when y'all broke up, what were you doing?
Well, what do you mean what I was doing? I was
What
going
were
on about my life.
Where did he go when you guys broke up? Because you
So when
guys
we
lived
broke,
together, right?
or where did he tell
yeah.
you? Where did he tell you he went?
No, so because I'm just an honest person, okay? We broke up because I was, you can say not say entertaining that way, but entertaining someone else. Not in that type of way. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I'm just being
yeah.
honest.
I
Mm.
know, I know. It's not your fault, but what I'm saying is, if y'all broke up because of that, what make you think this nigga wasn't entertaining her? That's the next best thing. That's immediate. His heart hurt because you entertain another nigga. He can go fuck with that bro instantly.
No, so listen, I'm not, listen, when we broke up, yes, I asked him to leave. He's the type of person, he ain't gonna do too much or whatever. So he left. When he left, he went to his best friend's house, which is also my best friend. So not to say, yeah, I was sad I asked him to go, but I was sad because I knew it was my fault. So did I call his best friend and be like, yo, he there? Yeah, he here. This and that. What the fuck happened? Whatever, whatever. We didn't even get into that. So it was my mess up. But when he left here, he went over to his house and stayed there and had all his shit there.
Damn, you know what? If the
What?
women I dealt with would have trusted me as much as you trust that nigga, boy, I would.
But wait. Who said? But wait, who?
Boy,
But
you
wait,
believe
who?
anything that nigga tell you, man. So you,
No, but wait. What I'm
hold on,
saying is, who said I trusted him?
You just did. You believe what another nigga said about another nigga. That's the bro code. He ain't gonna say, oh, you know, he's fucking with his baby mama right now. He ain't
Well,
gonna
like,
tell you that.
well, listen. His baby mama's not allowed over at this person's house because they've had
Do she
altercations.
have her own house?
You said what?
Do she have her own spot?
His baby mama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then. Thank you. So
And think about too, whatever the reason that made you kind of, entertain somebody else,
Boo.
it's because maybe something wasn't right, with your
No,
current situation.
because I'm just a honest, truthful person. I'm a Libra, so I need, like, listen, and not a lot of people.
Balance.
No, not a lot of people not into exactly. I need balance, and I also need romance. He's not
Boo.
really. He's a nigga. I'm just being 100. He's a man straight out of jail. Not say straight out, but he's been incarcerated for a long period of time. He got his life together. Yay. But he's just he's not a softie. He's not really romantic, and I need balance, and he doesn't give me that, and he knows that. So
what we trying to say here to Sherry is, if you stepped out of the relationship, what make you
I
think
didn't step out. Whoa, didn't step out.
that is stepping out?
That is not stepping out.
Yes, it is.
What is it?
That's stepping out to me.
What is it?
Stepping out to me meaning like we done had some intercountings, we done had lunch, dinner, sex,
That's
all the stuff, and we didn't have none of that. We didn't have none of that.
What do you call another man?
I don't give a goddamn if it was a phone call.
That's texting. Phone
Any
call.
kind of emotional, because we're women, so we're more emotional. So anything that,
Boo.
if it's a conversation that you couldn't have with him and the other dude, that's considered.
So let me just say this: if I pick up my phone, if I pick up my phone and I don't have the number saved, I pick up my phone and, hey, who's this? Oh, this is such and such. I have a maybe 15-20 minute conversation. Hey, how you doing? Cool. You still in Atlanta? Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. Everybody knew I moved to Atlanta. Still in Atlanta, this and this and that. So yeah, I saved his number because I knew he was going to call. I wasn't going to block him. He wasn't like no stalker, but I put his number and who he was. And he went, he called one day. My phone was faced up. I believe in putting pictures, which I won't do no more. And he lost it.
So y'all not closing doors on none of y'all old shit.
What you talking about? Tim, I can't be friends?
No.
No.
How you gonna be friends with a nigga that want to fuck you? Be serious.
My ex do not want to know.
That's what I'm saying. How you
I don't know why the fuck he
nigga
don't.
that want to fuck you? That's not a friendship. That's let me see how long it's gonna take until she break. That's what that is.
Okay, so then that's the same. Okay, so let me ask you this, because now this is about to be a little bit off topic. Do you believe that a female can be friends with a male best friend?
No.
I do.
No, not really.
So now, Darren, don't even Darren. Well, now
If
to
the
a
girl
female.
has no
Wait.
interest.
Hold on. No, you hold on.
Personally,
Because
I ain't gonna motherfucking feel no jealousy about it, but I don't think it's right.
Well,
you know who I'm talking about. Kevin and I been friends 19 years. We ain't never slept in the same bed. We ain't never kissed. We barely even hug. He's literally like a brother.
Back in that nigga mind though. Let me tell you one thing from a nigga that done had too many women to even fucking count. A nigga is not gonna try to be no friends with no beautiful woman or no plutonic shit unless he gay. That does not fucking happen.
That's why I question the gender.
It does not happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. You know
in my experience, I've had to establish I'm never sleeping with you. Let's just get that out. Once your bro code, it's not happening.
Right.
But if they, in my experience too, if they think, because I've had some guy friends where we've been cool for years and I'm sad, and then all of a sudden they're trying to slip it to you, And I've had to like let him know it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. And now we can't be cool because you tried to slip one on me. And
Absolutely.
they're just kind of waiting. You know, they're that friend. They know everything about you. They know your deepest dark secrets, your sorrows, all that stuff. You know, it's good. They're comforting you.
Them niggas is waiting for your heart
breaking cases.
I bet y'all been talking about how this
I'm
other
telling
nigga
y'all, let me
pissing
just
you
tell y'all
off.
this. I'm telling y'all that is not true because listen, with Kevin especially, damn, I hate that I said his name, but with Kevin especially, I done stayed in his house. You know, he know deep shit. He know shit that nobody probably in the world know. I done cried to him. At the end of the day, me and his girlfriend are cool. I'm his son's godmom. He ain't never in 19 years. He ain't never, even me being drunk on the floor or in a car, ain't never once came at me sideways. Never once.
They never will until they think that the open sign is blinking. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just go for it. And
he didn't have some open sign. He didn't definitely see me in some open signs. He still ain't win at it. Let me just say this. We just don't see, like, we ain't never discussed it, but I don't see him attractive, and I don't think he see me attractive like that. It's just like that. We met at work, and I know Darren's gonna say something about work, but anyways, we met at work. He was from New York. He wanted to know places to go in the Bay Area. Me being from the Bay Area, I tell him.
Just waiting.
He might really don't like girls.
What do you mean? No.
Like them both.
No.
Okay.
Just in my personal experience, I've always had to like establish that boundary. Even like the guy friends, like, look, we're cool and it ain't never happening.
Hold on, Angie. Let's put it like this. Me and you friends, right? But we ain't hanging out like we, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of the girls and you one of the guys. If we run into each other somewhere, hell yeah, we gonna greet each other. We gonna have a drink. We gonna talk shit and laugh. Because we friends like that. But I ain't spending the night over your house. We ain't doing that.
Right.
That leads to shit. I don't give a fuck what you say. That leads to shit.
No, you saying if you had a female friend, you would not sleep at her house.
Hell no.
No.
She might want me.
Fuck no.
Mr. International.
Mr. International.
International.
I ain't got female friends. I don't play the female friend shit.
See, Ed, you wrong. Hey, I don't mean like she only wants me. I don't want her. I'm just saying it could go both ways. Is what I'm really saying.
Right.
You know, she might come out that bathroom with some of them goddamn boy shorts on or something. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Anything. She might bust in the bathroom while I'm coming out the shower and look down and be like, whoa, you never know. Y'all know I'm not lying, man. Y'all know I'm not lying. All it takes is that. All it takes is a glimpse of some shit that's like, whoa, okay. And it's on. Now y'all on the floor fucking like dogs. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's keep this shit 100, man.
Wait, I'm sorry. I just saw this bad video on Schuler King's page where two men were getting in a fight and there was some stray dog that like tried to hump the dude that won the fight. It was just ridiculous.
I saw that.
That's terrible. That's terrible. But
so and that's what I'm saying. So but back to what I was saying is like, if y'all broke up for an extended period of time and that man left with his feelings on his sleeve, he may have reached out to his baby mama because that was the easiest piece of ass to get while he was miserable.
Easiest piece of ass.
And there's no emotion behind it because men are different, you know, as you know, when it comes to intimacy.
Let me go. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I'm telling you what's real. All right, because he swore to God you fucked that other nigga. He swore to God whether you did or didn't. Yo, nigga, do not believe you didn't. Right now today, he still don't believe because what the fuck is you doing conversating with this nigga if y'all ain't fucking?
And I suppose he found out by going through your phone.
No.
Yeah,
because you ain't told him.
Holy shit. I ain't going through no woman phone.
Nah,
he didn't do that. He didn't find out that way. He found out a little different.
Okay, but what I'm saying is this. We telling you shit from a man's point of view, right? That nigga left there and he's still to this day, I guarantee you. He probably letting it go because he ain't got no proof. But that nigga think y'all fucked. He think that. Why else
Yeah,
would you?
but see, he's also one of them people where you go, like if you go to the fucking mall and listen, it's happened to everybody. Sometimes you go to the mall with your spouse, you separate, and of course, it happened to him. It's happened to me. It probably happened to multiple y'all on the line. You go
Happen to me
separate, and
all the
somebody,
time.
yeah, and it's somebody step to you like, "Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. This and that. Now I got a man, ha ha ha, woo woo woo." And you walk off, and he looking like, and then you walk and be like, "Hey," and he like, "Who the fuck is that? I don't know the nigga. Like, I don't know."
But
Well,
then does he not trust? Do you guys have like trust issues? Because if he trusts you, I mean, if he finds you attractive, some other dude is gonna find you attractive. And if you're not walking with him, some guy is gonna approach you. It's just
I
human
think
nature.
because let me just say this.
Some will even do it when you're with the dude.
Let me just say this. I don't believe even when we have went separate ways. I mean, not say separate ways. I believe in, if you do something to me, I don't need to retaliate or nothing like that. So I think that he trusts me. I just think that, of course, and I'm just being honest. Do I trust him? Not 100%. I might sleep with one eye open or whatever the situation is. But do he trust me? I think he trusts me 110 because I don't really. I'm not trying to say I don't come really with no baggage, but I came to Atlanta free baggage.
but
That
you,
was the
but
part of me coming to
right,
Atlanta.
calling
But if
your
you don't trust him, why do you stay with him? Because that's the ultimate. You gotta trust the person that
Yeah, for real.
you're with, because that's everything. That's the cornerstone of the relationship. If I can't trust you, just me personally, I'm saying, if I can't trust you, I can't. It's not gonna work
and my
because you
thing is
don't have my best interest.
right. And my thing is
Yeah.
this. You need to look a little deeper into the situation. Keep your mouth closed and your eyes open and look a little deeper into that situation with that baby mama. Because I'm telling you, point blank, period. If a nigga don't want nothing to do with a woman, you know how to get rid of them. And I ain't talking about beating her ass and no shit like that,
Yeah.
but you a man. Nigga,
You can cut ties with her.
you're not gonna keep
And
letting
Let her
honestly,
know
from
we
the
ain't
real
friends.
nigga, by that being his baby mama, he's gonna go back.
right. But what I'm saying is this though, y'all. We all know we got baby mamas. We all of us got two. And Charvel, you got
I'm
more than
just
two.
telling you by experience.
What I'm saying is this, right? Nigga, you ain't finna let no woman keep making a bitch out of you, smashing on you wherever you go with another woman.
She ain't gonna even break in my house. She ain't gonna even have the audacity to do no shit like that.
Bitch, you know what's gonna be on the other side of that door once you come in it.
Man.
This ain't what you want. Like my grandmother used to say, that's Cypress Lawn over there.
That's what?
That's Cypress Lawn.
Cemetery.
Cemetery.
I care with you guys.
The one right next to Olivet?
Yeah, bitch, you bust through that door,
my
it's Cypress Lawn, bitch. You know what I'm saying? For real. You might, yeah, because I'm gonna make hell a gift out of your ass. You bust through that door. You ain't gonna do it twice.
Slow singing and flower breaking.
That's
For
just me.
real. I'm just saying. What man is gonna continue to let a woman punk his ass out like that? Because he getting punked.
But
She sounds a little digmatized to me.
The man should be motherfuckers just had that shit tucked under control. Like, bitch, you do that one more time.
For real. For real.
But I mean, they gonna know from our relationship that they can't do no shit like that to me. That's not gonna be acceptable. To threaten me, to break in my house.
Now
the
text message
woman,
shit,
none of that shit.
they might do the text message shit and all that, yeah. But they ain't gonna physically pull up to my house with no fuckery.
At 4 a.m, that's just crazy.
Yeah, this messy.
Is he worth it? That's my question. Is he worth your time and mental health and everything with all that you got to deal with? Is he worth
I don't
it?
really. This might sound cold business right here. Yes, I believe. Listen, good dude. I'm not gonna say he the best dude I ever dated in my whole entire life. No, but at the end of the day, best dude, been here for me through all my little ups and downs, and will do whatever I ask him to do. And he's super supportive when shit is to the wall. The thing, like I said again, where we at right now, does it cause a rift between us all the time? Because I think that, you posting my mother on your page or you saying something about a family member, it's words, so shit don't really affect me. But when you talking about breaking in my house and then you go get out of jail and you write on Facebook again, you do it again and again. The next time, if it happens, let's just knock on wood, or maybe I should knock on wood. If it happens again, of course, now we have guns in the house. And like the police said, at the end of the day, if we come and her body sitting on the floor, it's just we come call the coroners.
But it shouldn't even have to come to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it really shouldn't. That's
Yeah,
a
but
lot.
even let me just say this. Even listen, because Atlanta is super big. Even I done been to a brunch in which she wanted to fight me at a brunch, and it didn't happen because of security. But at the end of the day, it's like you said, what?
Nothing, because we ain't got much time. It's gonna be a part. It got to be a part 2, because I was gonna say, how is y'all meeting up at the same places?
No, because listen, Atlanta does a lot of brunches and shit. Just kind of, I run into a lot of people here.
Hey,
You said
I
what?
don't know. Something suspect about that.
Yeah, well, we just scheduled another hour, but goddamn, say Wednesday. This could be something nice, something on hump day. Shit.
Today on the Sunday, huh? It feel like Saturday, but today's Sunday.
Are you guys together right now or on break? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, right, for real.
Like Dub said, man, you better keep your mouth shut right now from here on out, and your ears open, and your eyes and ears open.
Oh, no, hey, Tashira, that's the one that you brought to the baby shower?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I met him.
Because, and like I said, I don't know him, and I'm not saying it's 100% positive or nothing, right? Because I don't even know the nigga's persona. But I know a man is not going to continue to get punked by his baby mama at some 40-something fucking years old, where she coming disturbing his peace, ruin his relationship. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. And like I said, the fact that he thinks that you cheated on him, that nigga may have went and cheated on you, which one sexual encounter with an ex-baby mama can start all this shit you going through.
How the fuck you cheating and I live in Atlanta, the person lived in San Francisco?
The nigga might have flew out. Who knows? You came back before.
Damn crazy.
Who came back?
You.
She could have flown out.
Tickets is cheap for it right now.
I'm
not trying to bust up their relationship.
No, I'm not saying you did it. What I'm saying is he believes you did. Because I know ain't no bro, nigga. If we've been together 2-3 years and the nigga still hitting your phone and you talking to him, you must be fucking that nigga. Because you already know what type of nigga I am, that I'm not tolerating that shit. So this must be something that's worth risking me for, because I'm leaving your funky ass.
Bye, baby.
So I hope it was worth it. So you better be getting some dick or something, because I'm gone. So if you didn't get nothing but a good night and a feel good before you laid your head down, you lost a hell of a nigga over that bullshit, because I'm gone.
Yeah, that's what we think, really. That you had the opportunity and the means to do it, so you did it. And if you didn't do it, you might as well have did it.
You might as well have.
That's how we think it. So you
That's how
can't even entertain.
And he don't want to do without you, so he coming back to you. But that nigga probably stepped out in that instance when y'all was broke up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, we break it up. You can do what you want to do, and I can do what I want to do, right?
Yeah. Okay. So now this is the situation by doing what you want to do.
This is funny.
Never say get out.
Yeah, for real. Because that's the simplest thing to do. I'm gonna go to broad up and fucking. She want me anyway. Let me go back to her now. One sexual encounter with a baby mama can start all this shit you going through. One sexual encounter. It don't take repeated ones or nothing. It might have been some shit you didn't even suspect. Nigga, you might have thought the nigga was at work or something and he did it. Went over there to pick up his kid and he had one of them Angela Marie 5 minutes, 300 seconds.
The hot five.
That hot five. That nigga went over there with that hot five.
That hot five.
The hot five.
Hey,
that nigga went over there with
that hot five. In, man. This fucking time fly, boy.
300 seconds, boy. Now it's
I said, I hope we can redo this shit back Wednesday, man.
This is funny.
No, but you deserve. You don't deserve that.
101.
No, because for real, I love you to death.
Yeah, no, you don't deserve it though.
Keep your mouth closed, your ears,
you better start thinking. You better start thinking.
Something ain't right.
We'll see.
I'm just being honest with you, right? Don't push for the information. Let that shit come to you.
Let
Of
him
course,
let it fall in
duh.
place.
Something ain't right. And one day she
You gonna have an update for us Wednesday?
Yeah, can we continue on Wednesday with the topic on Wednesday? It's still hot. It's fresh.
Nah, we're gonna let you deal with that, cuz you could come back on Wednesday if you want to, but we'll let you deal with that your way. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I thought about throwing my own little podcast.
Okay, that's what's up too.
That's what's up. Shit, talk.
Okay, Wednesday again at 12, huh?
Hey, because
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Just let that shit unfold.
Right. My bad. Yeah, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock.
She might be mad enough to tell you what's going on. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
I say talk to her.
Change your attitude
Bottom of
about the situation.
Yeah. You be the
She'll
bigger
tell you why she's wilding out.
Yeah.
I tried.
We'll see what's happening, man. Thank y'all for showing up, man. This was a good one, man. Treeal Talk 101, man. We keeping it true on this motherfucker, man. Man, we thank you for coming, man. Angela, thank you for coming. Mickey, thank you for coming. Man, Kiki, man. I got to upgrade, man. This shit is free right now, so I can't have more than 6 people on there. Don't trip. I couldn't send you that message, but we got you. See you Wednesday.
And we can't have 10.
Yeah, I thought
we about to shit, because it's getting thick in here. It's getting thick in here, man. Love y'all for showing up, man. Y'all got it, Doug.
All right.
All right, y'all be easy.
Man. Thank y'all. Have a good one.